Hi everyone, Scrappy Kathy here with a load prompt page. I have been asked to be featured designer for the 20th day of load, and so I've got my stuff ready. The prompt is based on the song Just My Imagination, and it's of course, everything's to do with Motown, and that's Smokey Robinson and the Miracle song. And the prompt is to tell about something that did or didn't turn out the way you thought it would, as you imagined, in other words. And then you're supposed to use, for the technique prompt, use a half and half design. So, my story is about this desk that you see John sitting at here. This is what you can see, the floor to ceiling bit of it. And these are the plans. And I had these plans, I drew them up on a pad from our company's conference center during breaks in a class. And I brought my lunch to the class, and I can remember there's one of these two sheets that had some evidence of lunch having been eaten at the same time that one was drawing. So I just kind of we bought these cubes. We had a certain number of those. We had an IKEA, it was called Expedite, now it's called Kallax. And we also had you can't see it behind the palm tree here, a metal file cabinet that we had facing out. And I bought some doors, some blank doors from the hardware store, and stained them to match the dark woods of the various units that we had. I can see in the photo of the desk on my side that there's an old desk underneath the door, and I have some things kind of stuffed up under there. It's just, you know, I've written all this up. I haven't typed it out yet, but I'm creating a pocket to slide everything into, and I'll probably do some, I'll kind of fold that down or something. So anyway, I have some pieces from my Scrap Backwards kit for the month, and one of them was this sheet of paper. Let's see, I'll show you. I pulled two sheets. This is a Little Yellow Bicycle sheet it's from Once Upon a Christmas back in 2012. And I like the dark red there, and because it goes with the darker reds that are in this beautiful floral print that is from it's a Doodlebug line, and I have this sticker sheet from that same line, and this flower kit. It's mini flowers that you use puff dots, and I've made a couple of those here and here, and then I have a couple smaller ones. So I have a few things. I also have some doodle pops or doodle seals. I like this one with the house on it because this was all done when we moved and changed houses. And gosh, I've got even more things here. So I've got lots of stuff that I can draw from. So this was a sheet of paper from a paper pad, but it's really nice thick paper. I like it a lot. And it's got a little, it's not as vibrant a red, So I think it makes a nice background. And I'm gonna put it on here like this. And I have a Bella Boulevard sticker sheet that has this green stripe border. And I'm just gonna place that. I'm actually going to butt it instead of tucking it under or running it over. And I kind of like that the stripes are going the same direction. I debated because I also like this teal, and I thought I might use that, but in the end, I think I decided on green because I'm going to use some green alphas, I think. Okay, so this is the plan side of the page, and this is the how it turned out side of the page. So I'm going to put that there, and maybe run this kind of that way, and this kind of this way. And then I will use that there and this here to kind of look like it's one continuous strip. At least these are my plans. And I'm going to do something similar here. I should do it that way and that way, but I think I'll do it horizontally just to be different. Let's see, that way and that way. I think that's my idea. And then I have this stripe that is from a different collection, but the colors are compatible. So I kind of want to do this. And then my title's going to go here. So I think that's going to be my design. And I have a few, embellishments, of course. Let me get this on so that it's set. And then I'll start adding the other things. I have matted the 3 photos and the 2 scanned notes. I get that right there. I've got my trash cans in the wrong place down here. I must have moved, or someone else must have moved the chair last night. Okay, I've got some, I'm going to go ahead and put these down. Let's see. I have one well, I guess I'll do that. I'm going to put that there, and then I'll do the other one kind of the same spot so they're lined up, and then that'll help me place this. I found these original pieces a while back and scanned them, and then the scan, okay, that's gonna have to do it. And I thought I would do one of these little flower bits right here, and another one right here. I kind of like that one because it looks like a sunflower, and that's kind of a thing for John. Okay, I'm going to lay that across. Well, let me do, I'm not going to lay that yet because I want to do this. Let's get this down kind of centered. I'm going to move it a bit over right-ish. And then I'll do that so that it kind of overlaps there. And this kind of overlaps there. Let me move this up some. And then I'll have that be there. Okay. This reminds me of the way I used to scrapbook with all the photos at wonky angles and okay, let me get that down a little bit better. In my journaling, I talk about, as I look at these pictures, just memories come flooding back of, you know, kind of the life we lived then. This picture was taken on December 20th of, I think it was 2006. And he's wearing swim trunks because we had a pool in the backyard and we lived in Houston, and on December 20th, you could go in the pool in Houston, especially if you had a heater and you didn't have to rely on, like we do now, for the neighborhood pool to be open. Okay, that kind of looks like it's cutting across there, and that's okay. I'm expecting, gosh, this came off. I'm expecting this to go right there. So my florals kind of need to go there and, well, maybe here and here. I think that's going to work better because of where the title's going to have to go. Okay, so now I'm going to do that, and I probably should put another layer of foam under there. Maybe I'll do this. There we go, that seems to work. And then I'm going to put this on kind of like that to hold the alphas for my title. So I had thought about using these green ones, but I think, ooh, there's an orange star that has come off of another sheet, and I don't want to lose it. I guess it came from here. I'm definitely gonna do this. I think this is the best days are with you. And were might have been a better choice of words. I'm going to go ahead and use this alpha. I just like it. Well, it doesn't go with the spirit. It's got a metallic look, and there's just not. That's just not in character to that. So I'm going to do the word plans in this green. And let me just, I'm trying to decide whether to put this on foam or not. I think I'm just going to lay it like that. And then I'm going to do this. And I am going to print up, I think, maybe my small letters here are pink, and I'm not going to add any pink in this. There's no pink anywhere else. I do have some small letters that are, what I want to do is best laid plans. So we'll see if I can make that happen. I may have I may have to hunt for a small alpha, or I may have to print it. Okay, so it also, these alphas are of an age that they're coming up. So I'm going to put that there. I'll leave it there. I'll go back, and when I get the other alphas, let's see what I've got here. B, E, where's an S, T, L, A, I, D. I can do that. But why don't I do that? Well, let me get my tweezers. I may as well, no, I'll do it after the camera stops. And let's do, so I'll know that I have that, and then I'll glue those down. Let me do these down here. I'll kind of do that one kind of off there, close to the, and I'll do this one close up there. And I have these flare, which I thought were in colors that would really look nice here. I'll put that one there, that really nice dark red, and I'll find something to go on there. And then I have this brighter red that can go here. And I thought this might be nice on here as well, but I'm not seeing a good spot for it. So I'm going to save this for another page. I have a Christmassy page that would be perfect on. I am going to add a penguin. I have a little box of penguins and sunflowers. I'm going to consider these two things sunflowers on here. I always put those on pages about John. I have this little pair of penguins. And since I put the best days are with you, I think I'm going to put it right here. I thought it might be too big, but it works on this pocket. It's a mama and a papa penguin, or a grandma and grandpa penguin, as the case may be. I had some smaller ones, but I think I'll go with that. And it's a memories page after all. Okay, now there's this little thing that says grateful for you. And I kind of like that. I guess the other thing that's kind of funny is John, I can see the work, the spreadsheety kind of stuff, and reminded that he took care of all the finances, and I'm sure he's not this says nuts about you, and it's obviously a fall motif, and I guess December 20th is technically fall. The next day is the start of winter. But what the heck? I'm going to use this little stamp with the house on it. And let's see if there's anything else that I want to use off those. I'll put those back. I will keep this out. Not going to use this. I've already used the flowers, so I can put that away. I don't think I'm going to use this. I also had debated about using that yellow scallop, but I don't think I'm going to use anything there. Oh, you know what? Instead of best laid, how about new plans, or hello plans, or document. I think I'm gonna go for the word new. Because I just think those alphas are too big, even small. That's black on brown, but I think it will work anyway. And there are some cute little bits on here that kind of go with the color scheme. So I'm going to try to use this arrow and go, excuse me, from here and have it pointing up that way. And let me take that star out and put it someplace else. I'll do that. and then just put it right on top there, because I didn't want it to extend past this, but it's pointing to the plans, and I like that idea. I think I will kind of leave those off. Let's see if there's anything here. There is a red arrow that I like, but I don't necessarily have anything to use it for. I think I'm going to call it done. I like these brown corners, but I don't think I need them. If I use them, it would be on this section of the page. I think I'm happy with that. I have some red sequins I was going to use to kind of emphasize the red, but I think I'm happy with it the way it is. So I'm going to call it done, and like I said, my journaling is going to go in here, and I'm probably going to do that and kind of roll it a bit, and it'll stick out with a, oh, I know what I'm going to do. On the page that comes out, I'm going to use either this red with the pink hearts or this multi-stripe. This stripe might conflict with that, so I think I'll use this, and I'll fold it, and it'll be so that you can pull the journaling out. Okay, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.